Have you ever felt trapped by your past, believing that it defines your present and future? What if I told you that dropping this belief could lead to an overnight transformation in your life? Today, we're exploring how letting go of the idea that the past causes the present and future can open up a new reality and a new experience of life. Because that's only the truth if you let it be. Let's dive in. Throughout history, many individuals have demonstrated the power of moving on from the past and rewriting what it means. For instance, Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, found meaning and purpose after immense suffering by reframing his experiences as a source of strength. Frankl's logotherapy helped him and others find meaning even in the most dire circumstances, demonstrating the resilience of the human spirit. Similarly, Nelson Mandela, after years of imprisonment, chose a narrative of forgiveness and unity, fundamentally reshaping the future of South Africa. These examples show that it's possible to redefine your story and craft a future that aligns with your desires and goals, or even take you in a completely new direction that you never thought possible because you allowed your past to limit you. Let me share a personal story. I used to believe that my past failures and mistakes defined who I was and what I could achieve. This belief held me back for years, playing out on loop and reinforcing the belief with each failure. I remember lying awake at night, replaying every mistake, feeling like I was doomed to repeat them. The weight of those memories felt like a heavy blanket, suffocating my dreams and aspirations. But one day I decided to drop this belief and focus solely on the present. What if I had amnesia and didn't remember the past? What would I do? How would I behave? The change was almost overnight. I felt a surge of self-determination and empowerment. I realized I had the power to shape my future. Here's how I did it, and you can too. Think of your life as a book. You are not just the author of your future. You are also the editor of your past. This powerful technique allows you to rewrite and reframe your past experiences. Years ago, I was defrauded by my business partner, which led me into a deep depression. This depression didn't just affect my mood. It seeped into every part of my life. My relationships suffered as I pushed people away, too ashamed to let them see me struggle, or continually letting down those who I couldn't push away. My job prospects dwindled because I lacked the confidence to pursue opportunities, convinced that I was destined to fail, or couldn't even muster the motivation to try. My self-esteem hit rock bottom. I felt unworthy and incapable. For a long time, I believed that this event had permanently damaged my future. However, I decided to rewrite this story. Instead of seeing it as a period of loss and betrayal, I reframed it as a powerful turning point. I began to see the betrayal as a lesson in trust and due diligence, which made me a more cautious and savvy entrepreneur. By changing my perspective, I turned this painful experience into a story of resilience and growth. As a result, I not only recovered, but tripled my income, becoming a more powerful version of myself. I repaired my relationships by opening up and allowing others to support me. I regained my self-esteem, realizing I didn't need a partner to validate my worth or success. I stopped doubting myself and embraced my strengths. Imagine what it would feel like to wake up every day with a clean slate, unburdened by past regrets. Picture starting each day with a sense of limitless possibilities, feeling lighter, more motivated, and ready to seize new opportunities. By focusing on the present, you can take control of your life and experience positive changes. No longer will you be a prisoner of your past. Instead, you'll be the creator of your reality. So how can you start the process of rewriting your past? It begins with outlining the issue. Identify the specific event or belief from your past that is holding you back. Write it down in detail, including your emotions and thoughts about the event. This clarity is crucial for understanding the depth of its impact on you. Ask yourself, how has this event shaped my self-image? What negative beliefs have I carried forward because of it? Use these journaling prompts to dive deep into your thoughts and emotions. Next, consider alternative stories. Think about different ways you could interpret this event. How might someone else view it? Could there be other explanations and perspectives that apply to the situation? Did I miss something because of the emotion around the event, or my age or inexperience or limited perspective at the time? This step helps to break the rigidity of your current narrative. Just because you interpreted something one way in the past doesn't mean you can't change that interpretation. Now let's bring in empathy. Try to understand the perspective of anyone who wronged you. What might have motivated their actions? How might their stories have shaped or limited them? This step is about understanding, not excusing their behavior. Empathy allows you to see the event from a broader viewpoint, which is essential for rewriting your story. Empathy can help dissolve feelings of anger and resentment, freeing up emotional energy for positive growth. Following empathy, focus on forgiveness, including forgiving yourself. Remember, you don't forgive for them, it is for you. To release the negative emotions of anger, frustration, and the victim mindset that limits you. It doesn't condone their behavior, it just ends their negative hold on you. As for you, recognize that everyone makes mistakes and that you deserve to move forward without the burden of guilt. Self-forgiveness is a powerful step towards healing and rewriting your past. Understanding how the event empowers you is next. Reflect on how this past event has contributed to your personal growth. What strengths have you developed as a result? How has it shaped you into the person you are today? These insights are vital for reframing the event in a positive light. Once you have this new perspective, it's time to reframe the story. Rewrite the narrative of the event, highlighting the lessons learned and the strengths gained. Focus on the empowerment that came from overcoming the challenge. Instead of saying, "I failed in my first business," say, "My first business taught me invaluable lessons about perseverance and innovation." This new story should be one of resilience, growth, and strength. You may have made mistakes. Learn from them and move on. You can even be grateful for the mistake. If you find enough silver linings and benefits, you can always transform previous so-called negative experiences into positive, empowering ones. To solidify this new narrative, affirm it regularly. Use positive affirmations to reinforce this new perspective and remind yourself of the growth and strength you've gained. This practice will help internalize the new story and make it a core part of your identity. To help you implement these changes, journal daily about your present experiences and future goals, rather than dwelling on the past. Use positive affirmations to reinforce new beliefs. Engage with people and content that promote a present-focused mindset. If your past was really traumatic, seeking professional help can be crucial. Therapy can help you process past traumas and move forward. It's important to learn from the past, but learning from the past is different from being defined by it. Take the lessons and apply them to the present. And here's a bonus tip: rate your stories. My depression story was a 1. If you told me I would have been hit by a bus the next day, I probably would have said, "Thank God. What took you so long?" But I rewrote it over and over again until it was a 10, and I was infinitely more powerful than I was before the experience. I've forgiven my so-called partner with gratitude for the experience, and have made many millions of dollars in business since, in addition to realizing that money's not all that important to me. It's my relationships, the experiences I have with my important people, and the impact I have on others, including this channel, that are infinitely more important to me than my net worth. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content on personal transformation. I urge you to go through the process immediately. But should you want to learn more about the process of letting go, you can watch this video here. Thanks for watching, and remember, your past does not define your future unless you let it.